Alright, everybody, welcome to my very first ever Google Plus Hangout live stream here on YouTube. And I have Brandon P22589, my very good friend, to help me with this video.
Hello, everybody.
So, Brandon, what do you think about this first ever?
I know it's cool.
I know it is
Really
cool.
cool.
It's cool for me as far as I'm concerned. But on the good hand, though, guys, this stream will talk about my Nintendo Wii collection, which I have a bunch of games in my Nintendo Wii collection. As you can see, there's some over here, down where next to me. So we're gonna go ahead and start. So I know Brandon is eager to get going, so let's go ahead and start the Nintendo Wii collection right now with Wii Play. So and it features some very exciting games with the Wii remote. There's 5 initial controls, and anyone can use master billiards and something like that. There's a table tennis. There's target shooting. You can find the Mii. There's billiards and there's a lot of games in this. And it's rated for everyone. So here's the disc to it, and there's Wii Play.
Yep.
Next up, we have Toy Story 3, which is based on the 2010 Disney Pixar film. And I'm not sure Brandon has seen the movie of it.
No.
So I got this in my local Walmart, and it's a great game. And here's and it's rated everyone 10 and up. Here's the disc to it. Next up, we have NBA 2K10, which I actually got at GameStop. So for about, I don't know what the price was, but it doesn't really matter. But it's a great game nonetheless. Here's the disc to it. And there's NBA 2K10. Next up is NBA Jam from EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hang on.
A great game. It's and the Boom Shakalaka is back, better than ever. I got this also at GameStop about $9.99 or something like that. It features all your favorite NBA teams, featuring the Miami Heat and the Orlando Magic, and it also features Tim Kitzrow, the original voice of NBA Jam. So I'm glad I got this game, and hope it goes well. Here's the disc to this game. And there's NBA Jam. Next up is the H2 Hollywood Squares with Kathy Griffin, Jeffrey Tambor, Martin Mull, Brad Garrett, and Tom Bergeron, who'll be hosting the this year's Capital 4 later on tonight on PBS. You guys want to check it out? Yep, you can see. Yep, Tom Bergeron's even this game, and you can see Tom again on Capital 4 to the 2014 Capital 4, which will take place later tonight on PBS. So you gotta check your local listings for check your listings. So check your local listings for the time that airs in your area. But Hollywood Squares is a great game. It features again Tom Bergeron, Martin Mull, Kathy Griffin, Jeffrey Tambor, and Brad Garrett. And yep, center square for the win. And here's the disc with the game. Yeah, the game disc. There's also a booklet inside, which on the back of it, it talks about more. About Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which I'll show you later on the stream. So there it is, Hollywood Squares. Next up is the 2010 edition of the game where there's big bucks and you always have no whammies. It's Pressure Lot 2010. And I'm too bad Peter Tomarkin's not in this game.
No.
Or Todd Newton. There's like 2,500 trivia questions. And every spin on the big board, and you can also earn spins on the big board for cash and prizes, and also you had to avoid the whammy and lose it all. So, yep, and it's always big bucks, no whammies.
Well,
I think after the stream, I think we're gonna watch the. I think Brad and I are gonna watch the Michael Larson episode of Pressure Lot when he won over that $110,000. We're going to watch that later on. And here's the disc to the game. Next up, Major League Baseball 2K10. And it also features my favorite Rays player on the cover, on the front cover, which is no other than Longo, Eva Longoria. Longo, baby. And yep, and he's the third baseman. He's number 3 for the Tampa Bay Rays, and he's the third baseman. And this is a great game, nonetheless. It's rated for everyone's from 2K Sports, and a great game. Here's the disc. And there it is, Major League Baseball 2K10. Next up, Wii Sports Resort. And which Brandon will have this game up seen on Twitch. You guys want to check it out? Which will take place August 14th on Twitch. So might have a chance to give this game a shot when I get one probably sometime in the near future. Where I might get a Wii U or something like that. It features you can use your Mii for this, and it features different sports like bowling, basketball, table tennis, golf. But I always start trying to say break every time Brandon rolls the bowling ball.
I also have it on Facebook for you to see my game with you.
Yep, and I was a Skype guest for it, and I was 17 I was 17 years old by the time that aired.
Yep, and living in the other apartment.
Yep, but here's the disc to it, and here's Wii Sports Resort. So after all that, we have Deal or No Deal, which features Howie Mandel. I got this at the GameStop I got this pre on the GameStop for $12.99, and it's from Zoo, which is based on the hit syndicated program, which is now doing reruns up on GSN. If you guys want to check it out. And speaking of GSN, after this video, Brandon and I are going to be watching. After this video, Brandon and I are going to be watching Shot Till You Drop. So this is a great game nonetheless. So here's the disc to it. But I just figured out the fact that Game Lover 1949 aka David Downs is not like Deal or No Deal. So that's how I feel for David Downs not having Deal and not being a fan of Deal or No Deal.
Yeah, I know. I should have added the sound effects.
Well, you can do it right now, Brandon.
Alright.
Yeah, as I said.
There you go.
But here's the game disc.
Your wish is granted.
Yeah, my wish was granted. Yep. All right, next up we have SmackDown. We have SmackDown versus Raw 2009. Which features Triple H and Shawn Michaels on the front cover.
And I have the 2008 one on the Xbox 360.
Yep. And it features all the great WWE broadcasters, Jonathan Coachman, Joey Styles, and Taz, and good old JR, Jim Ross, and who's now doing the Ross Report on Podcast 1. You guys want to check it out. You guys are big fans of JR.
Oh my God! I just had to do that.
Yeah, that's how I feel for Brandon doing that.
Alright. Hang on, everybody. This is how I feel for saying, oh my God!
Alright, but here's the game disc. There's also a booklet in there, too. In this game, they has the road to WrestleMania 24, which in Orlando, which would take place in Orlando because that's where they had that pyro accident after the Undertaker beat Edge to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Unfortunately, though, the Undertaker's streak came to an end, all thanks to that big SOB, Brock Lesnar. All right, but there's SmackDown. That's SmackDown versus Raw 2009.
And a sad 12 bone for the Undertaker's win streak coming to an end.
At WrestleMania 30.
Yep.
All right, next up we have Nicktoons MLB, which features all your favorite players in Major League Baseball. Also features all your favorite Nickelodeon characters from SpongeBob to Jimmy Neutron and something like that.
Yep.
Fortunately, Jimmy Neutron is not in this game, but Sheen is. I think Jimmy Neutron might be in this game, but I don't know. I'll have to check the lineup. But I realized that Fanboy and Chum Chum is in this game, as well as Danny Phantom, SpongeBob, Patrick, and so all right. Here's this to it. And there's Nicktoons MLB. Following that up, we have new Super Mario Brothers Wii. Which for the first time in all the Super Mario Brothers games, this game all features all the Yoshis.
And I have that game.
I now own it too. And as always, Bowser's the final boss, and Bowser's the one that takes away Peach during her birthday celebration.
And I also have new Super Mario Brothers U for the Wii U as well, which the game runs at 60 frames per second.
Yeah, I mean here's the game disc, and which features Mario, Luigi, and the blue and yellow Toads.
And you know what? I'm thinking about doing a video on YouTube on my channel. It's gonna be the first ever. Yeah, it's gonna be the first ever 60 frames per second video that I'm gonna be uploading.
And there it is, new Super Mario Brothers Wii.
Yep.
Next up is WWE 12. Unfortunately, with Randy Orton on the cover. Too bad he didn't win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship and Money in the Bank, thank God. It was won by John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
And there's features multiplayer madness, and there's even WCW Monday Nitro was in there too.
Mm.
So if you complete the Hero Road to WrestleMania, you'll unlock the Monday Nitro arena. But however, this version of WWE 12 does not have the create your own arena. Just on the PS3 versions and the Xbox 360.
Yeah, I plan on getting WWE 12 on Xbox
360.
As well as WWE 13. WWE 2K14 probably on PS3, and then 2K15, you guessed it, PlayStation 4.
And the Xbox One.
Yep.
Alright, but here's the disc. And that's WWE 12. Next up, minute to win with Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
Too bad Paul Antonio's not in this game. Yep, complete 10 challenges, you'll get $1 million. Simple as that. Every second counts.
Yep, that's his first ever game show.
Yep. And plus, he has another game show which can be seen on Food Network.
Yep, Guy's Grocery Games.
Yep. Which is kind of similar to Supermarket Sweep.
Yeah, but it involves cooking. And you're not stealing food. And you don't steal food from the show. You have to pay for it.
And too bad David Ruprecht didn't host it. It's how I feel for David Ruprecht not hosting that show on Food Network.
That would have been a dream vacation for him if he was to host it or be a co-host with Guy Fieri. I like Guy Fieri, but yeah,
but I like better when David Ruprecht was hosting Supermarket Sweep, so I think that's probably a good idea. As not only we're watching the Michael Larson thing on Pressure Log on YouTube later on, we're going to be watching the 20-card giveaway finale on Supermarket Sweep. So anyway, here's a minute to win it. That is.
You have a minute to win it.
Every second counts. Next up, we have It's Family Feud Decades.
Which is also on the Wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say Xbox 360. Nope.
No, just Family Feud 2012 is on the Xbox 360, as well as.
And the Decade is on PC.
Yep. And it features all the sets on the first four decades. It features the Richard Dawson set, the Ray Cohn set, the Louis Anderson set, and the John O'Hurley set. And in each game, the first family instead of having 5 players in this, you have the 4 players as always. But it's good different though in Family Feud 2012 because that's the one you play with your Mii's on, just like in the Price is Right decades.
That's on the Xbox 360.
Yep. And here's the game Family Feud decades.
I plan on getting Family Feud for the original PlayStation. That way we can hear Louis Anderson come out of nowhere and saying, "Good answer, good answer."
Yep. Here in the next game we have is SmackDown vs. Raw 2010.
Which I believe there's a song in there by Skillet, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, Monster.
Yep.
Which is probably one of my favorite songs from Skillet.
Mine too.
I feel like a monster. Which also seen here in comments games, in which you can see in the songs on Spotify. You guys want to check it out. But Brady and I have heard that so most of every time when we hear all the YouTube comments games on 949 K Rock. So yeah, the YouTube comments you can also subscribe to the comments on YouTube. You guys want to check it out.
Yeah.
Our good friend Brandenburg, he's the voice of the comments and the voice of the
you can also you can also listen to it on your mobile app as well as online. Yeah. You can play it on your computer if you wanted to. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
Yeah, it's gonna be and the start and the next and we'll start the 2014 season this October only on 949K Rock. And Brandenburg will be back.
Yeah. The voice of AHL hockey, voice of the comments.
Shoot that scores!
Shoot that scores! All
right, enough said. Here's the now on the front cover of this game features John Cena, The Undertaker, Randy Orton, Edge, and Rey Mysterio.
And by the way, everybody, I don't think there's a game that's going to be called NHL versus AHL. That's not. No. I don't think there's going to be such thing as that.
No, there's way no such thing.
Yeah.
All right. It features all your favorite all the moves, stories, superstar, and also you can play with your Wiimote, the GameCube controller, and closet controller for the Wii, and the nunchuck. It also has it also features the road to WrestleMania 25 and from Houston, and where I think it was probably the last WrestleMania for Lillian Garcia. So I think it's a great game. It's rated T15, and it features blood, mild language, suggestive themes, and violence. Oh, by the way, this game does feature ECW as well as SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 and 2008. Oh, we just saw earlier, though, the Angels scored a walk-off earlier, so... I just scored a walk-off earlier this afternoon, so congratulations to the Anaheim Angels on their walk-off win today. That's an applause right there.
Alright.
So, here's the game.
Still waiting for the sound applause. There we go.
Alright, here's the applause. That's the applause. Now we're going to show you the logo on the disc. And there's SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. Alright. Following that, we have Donkey Kong Country Returns. Which features the first level, like in the original Donkey Kong Country game for the Super Nintendo, Jungle Hijinks.
Yep.
Yep. And it's kind of similar to the original Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo and the Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy Color, but I think Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Nintendo Wii is probably one of the biggest ones yet.
Yep, indeed.
Here's the disc. And there we go, Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Although the sequel you can play on the Wii U.
Donkey Kong Country Chapter 3, yep.
That was the hardest game.
The hardest one?
Yeah, and it's also available on the 3DS, which I'm gonna be getting for $30. Be getting it on the 3DS.
Yep. Next game is NCAA Football 09. Which features which on the front cover features the mascot from Michigan State.
Yeah.
It features the mascot mode, and it features some great college football teams from the UCF Knights to the Florida Gators to the Florida State Seminoles to the Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah.
And it allows you to play as your Mii as well. So.
Yeah, I don't think EA is making another NCAA game. No, wait. Wait, am I talking about basketball or football?
I'm talking about football.
Yeah, Okay, I didn't want to get mixed up with basketball. NCAA, I don't know. I think I got it right.
Disc. And there's NCAA Football 9, the all-play version. After all that, the next game we have in the collection is... Favorite, Brendan?
Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, which I also have on PS3 and hopefully soon to Wii U.
Yep. And every time we get here, every time we always have to hear about everybody ask the famous words, "What are you doing?" Know your business.
Yeah,
and you're getting away with it.
And if you land on the loser turn, you hear the famous phrase.
That's not quite what I had in mind. Sorry.
It's also on the PS3 version and the Xbox and the Wii U.
Everyone except for the DS.
On the DS, it just says, "Ooh, bad luck."
Wii is probably a great game. It does feature the free play, the $1 million wedge, and the wild card, but not the half card tag.
You find that on PS3 versions as well as the other versions.
Xbox 360 and the Wii U. But I'm wondering I've been wondering if they're gonna if we're gonna able to see a Wii Sports and Jeopardy for the PlayStation 4.
Well, it'll be under a new game company called Nordic Games, NORDIC, from THQ. Because Nordic Games owns every THQ franchise, so we may see it under that new name from Nordic Games.
Sports and 2K Sports now owns every single WWE game.
Although 2K now owns the WWE games now.
Yep, the WWE video game franchise, which includes WWE 12, WWE 2K14, etc.
And WWE 13 as well.
As well as WWF SmackDown for the PlayStation. Alright, next up is Madden NFL 11, which features Drew Brees on the front cover, the quarterback of the New Orleans Saints. I will be showing you guys on my EA Sports collection in another video, but in our stream. But right now, I think Madden NFL 11 is really a great game. It features the broadcasters for this game, Gus Johnson, Chris Cosworth, and Gus Johnson. Those are the commentators for this game. Again, Brennan. Again, the commentators are Chris Cosworth and Gus Johnson. Who's no longer with CBS now. Gus Johnson's now with Fox.
Yeah.
And the Big Ten Network as well. Alright, but this is a great game. Again, here's Madden NFL 11. Just that is.
Yeah, and we're gonna join with Luke Bud as soon as we get done with the stream.
Next up, we have Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader Back to School? A great game, but instead of playing for $1 million in the bonus question, you're playing for $250,000, $250,000, and does allow you to play for me on there. So it features, instead of having 3 classmates, instead of having 5 classmates to help you, you get 3 instead.
Yeah.
Yep, and Jeff Foxworthy is in it. He's also the host of GSN's show, The American Bible Challenge, which you can't see every Thursday night at 8 Eastern on GSN.
Yep.
Next up is Merv Griffin's Crosswords with Ty Treadway.
Yeah. By THQ.
Yep, same company. It's from the Emmy. This game is from the Emmy Award-winning creator of Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. And not we, as we all know, we know that's the late Merv Griffin.
Yeah.
So and this is a great game, and Brandon, are you thinking about game Merv Griffin's Crosswords?
Do what?
Are you thinking about game Merv Griffin's Crosswords?
Maybe.
Okay. But this is a great game, however, so if you guys are planning on getting it. Oh, I'm gonna show you the disc. Whoopsie.
Whoopsie.
Here's the disc. There we go. There's Merv Griffin's Crosswords. Next up, we have Wipeout. With John Anderson, John Henson, and Joe Wagner, which is based on the hit game show on ABC.
Yep. And like I said, it doesn't have to do anything with the 1988 one, the game show.
Nope, it has to do with the Wipeout. It has to do with the big balls, and one of my favorite parts of the show, the Wipeout zone.
Yep.
And in this game, you can play as many characters as you like, and also you can play as the host of this game, which I mentioned, John Anderson, John Henson, Joe Wagner. Again, it features all the obstacles like the big balls, the Wipeout zone, and also there's also a top prize at the end of the Wipeout zone. That's $50,000.
Wow. It's a lot.
Yep. And here's I have the game upside down. Here's the disc. And that's Wipeout.
Yep.
Big balls.
Wimp shot for what just Billy said, big balls.
Next up, we have MLB 2K9.
Yeah, by 2K Sports.
Yep. Again, same teams available in this game, like Tampa Bay Rays, Atlanta Braves, something like that, etc., 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 etc.
Yeah.
And so this one needs no introduction. Here's a disc to it, and there's MLB 2K9. All right, this one's almost over, Brandon. We got a few more games left. Next up, we have Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2007. And I think I got my brother gave it to me from his local Blockbuster store, but unfortunately all the Blockbusters in games was closed down. So.
Yep, same.
Yeah, here. This is one of the games that was sold at Blockbuster. So this is a great game.
If you're into golf.
Yeah, you're a really big fan of golf, and as well as a big fan of the Masters. The Masters, which can be seen on ESPN and CBS.
Yep.
And there's Tiger Woods on the disc, so this is a great game. All right, here we go with our next game, which is Wii Sports. This game features baseball, bowling, golf, tennis, and boxing.
Yeah, I gotta get a replacement for that.
Yep.
Although I like Wii Sports Resort.
Yep. And there's Wii Sports. Okay, we got 5 games left, I think. Make that 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games left. Yep, 6 games left. Next up, we have Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
And by the way, the game's outsold Super Mario Brothers.
Which game, Millionaire?
No, Wii Sports. It outsold Mario Brothers, the original.
Yep.
Yep.
Next up, next game we have is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Mm.
And it features all your favorite questions. Instead, you get the clock, and you have the categories in there, and you have phone a friend, double dip, ask the audience, and if you get all 15 questions if you get answer all 15 questions correctly, you win the big one, $1 million.
Yeah.
Too bad Mary Vieira, Cedric the Entertainer's not in this game, or Regis Philbin.
No.
I think Regis did a great job on the primetime version on ABC. And it's from Ubisoft.
Yep, which they're making Tetris Ultimate for the PS4 and Xbox One.
That's right.
And I like Ubisoft. They made a lot of good games.
Yep. Alright, we got 5 games left in the collection. Next up, we got is Family Feud 2012, which is also available on the Xbox 360. And it does not feature Steve Harvey, but it does feature Sparky Whitmore, the funniest guy in the game.
Yeah.
And it allows you to play as me. And I think it also, the back of this booklet talks about more about the Price is Right decades.
Yep. Which I have an
Xbox. You guys next. But a great game nonetheless. Family Feud 2012, if you're a big fan of the Feud.
Family Feud.
Yep. Next up is The Price is Right Decades, which is also for the Xbox 360.
Which I have. And I'll be doing it on stream.
Yep. It does feature all your favorite me's, and it has the 4 pricing games from the first 4 decades of The Price is Right. There's also a bonus episodes from the TV show with Bob Barker and Drew Carey. And it features all your favorite, all 4 me's, and then you might, this is your chance for your me to play as your me and to come on down.
And I might be doing a showdown in the near future.
I'm gonna
don't know.
We got reorganize the this back together.
Yep. So showdown in the near future, everybody. Price is Right Decade Showdown. Both on YouTube and probably on Twitch. So that's going to be good, so keep your eyes peeled, everybody.
Alright, but anyway, here's the disc of The Price is Right decades. He had some of Brennan's nephews and nieces in the background.
Yeah. Didn't know that, everybody.
Next up is The Price is Right 2010.
Yeah, which I gotta get.
Yep, in this game it features Statecrafters, Spelling Bee, and it features all your favorite classic games like Punch-a-Bunch, Plinko, the Showcase Showdown. Now, this game, as well as the other one I'm about to show you, does feature Rich Fields.
Yep.
Our good friend, Mr. Rich Fields, who graduated from the University of Florida back in 1983.
Yep.
And here's the disc to The Price is Right 2010. All right. We got a few more games left. 3, actually. Next up in the collection is The Price is Right.
Yep. The original.
Yep, from 2008.
Which is also on the DS.
Yep, and the PC.
Yep.
And it does feature Rich Fields, and it features your favorite classic games like the Showcase Showdown, Plinko, Cliffhangers, the Only God game.
Yep.
And again, it does feature Rich Fields. Here's the disc. And there's The Price is Right. Alright, Brent, we got 2 left in the collection. NBA Live 09, All Play is next.
Alright.
I hadn't had a chance to play this game on Facebook yet, but will I be able to? I think I might have a chance to do it. And the case is broken, by the way.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yep, that's how I feel about the case game being broken. Did we just hear a double set trombone?
Nope.
Alright, that's what I thought.
Just the one.
Alright, here's the disc, everybody. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to our final game. That is none other than Jeopardy.
Hosted by Alistair Beck, of course.
Which has now won 31 Daytime Emmy Awards. Outstanding game show.
Yeah.
But it does feature the set from season 26 through season 30. And it does feature one of the members of the Clue crew.
Yep.
And it does allow you to use your meat, just like in Wheel of Fortune. And the Jeopardy round clues are worth from $201,000 with just the one dilly double. Double Jeopardy clues are back from $400,000 to $2,000 with just the two dilly doubles. And Final Jeopardy.
Yep.
And it's a great game nonetheless. And here's the disc with the here's the disc to Jeopardy. And that's it. That's it for my Nintendo Wii Collection. And next stream coming up, I'll have episode 1 of Live with Billy and Brandon, which will take place July 8th. And I want to thank Brandon for being a part of this collection series.
Yeah, anytime.
And we'll see y'all next time with another stream coming soon. Until then, you guys take care and happy 4th of July. So long, everybody. Bye-bye.